congratulations are in order to Porsha Williams. It seems that her new show has been announced. And it is being called The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Porsha's Family Matters. Okay? And the trailer just released. I can't even believe I'm doing a segment on a fucking trailer because I always think it's ridiculous when people do that. But hey, why not? You guys, I'm actually having a really hard time trying to figure out what I'm going to do about this show, because it's a battle of my conscience, because I really have a problem with Porsha and how she's been moving as of late. Y'all know Rocky love, and I want every motherfucker to be in love, but I want that love to come about in the right way. And I have never liked the fact that Porsha took this man from Fallon. I don't really care if she was friends or not with her, only because on the show they made it seem like they were friends. So in my mind, you knew enough about this girl to kind of stay away from her husband because it just doesn't look good, okay? And so it bothers me that she's done that. Now, in the trailer, she says that, yeah, the optics don't really look good because everybody doesn't know the facts, all right? And granted, we don't know the facts. We only know about what we see on social media, all right? Even though, I mean, the fact of the matter is he was married to Fallon, whatever the fuck her name is, and then he, in the middle of a divorce from her, him and Porsha, some whirlwind romance, in a couple of weeks, they're together and they're engaged. And I'm thinking to myself, like, she was around this man, acting as if she was Fallon's friend. And, you know, I don't have to go through all this to explain anymore. We all know, okay? And you guys know Porsha was my girl. She was my girl on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I'm torn because I really don't, you know, this show is going to be a moneymaker. I already know, okay? This is going to be a highly requested, reviewable show, and it's going to make me feel like I'm supporting the fucking antics that she's done. But it also makes me feel like maybe I could watch the show and review the show and maybe get a better understanding of where her and Simon Wabodia, whatever the fuck his name is, you know, how they came to this point. You know, but with a serious fucking side eye, like a for real, like roll my eyes, like, ugh. Like that, right? Yeah, I don't really know. I'm gonna need you guys to just kind of help me through this one and let me know what you guys think. But anyway, the trailer. So it talks about her family being involved and trying to understand how this relationship came to be. All right, there was a point where it looks like one of her cousins asked, like, what happened with his former 3 marriages that didn't work, because Porsha will now be his 4th wife. Okay. Which is a fucking red flag already. Now, I mean, girl, what make you think you different than the other 3? Child, but the heart wants what it wants, right? So that's what they going by. So, you know, the trailer goes on. It's got her family. It's got baby daddy drama. I said, look at the super looking good in the trailer. I said, I ain't never seen the super look that good. I mean, he looked like he done went to the dermatologist and got, you know, his skin is all one tone, and, you know, he was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and everything. I said, okay, super. And he kind of acting like him and Porsha, you know, he's still kind of around, and his mother is on the show. I said, okay, Porsha is making sure that everybody stays employed, all right? Got Dennis's mama on there, all her family. Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be hijinks and a whole bunch of full of fucking niggatry on the show. There's even a point where we see that it looks like Porsha Williams is in a fight, and that the love of her life, okay, Mr. Simon, is actually holding her back, and she's screaming. Of course, we don't know if that's really what was happening there, because every time you see something in a trailer, then when you finally see it, when it finally comes to fruition, it ain't got shit to do with what you thought was happening there. So, you know, you're going to take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, she's got this show coming up, you guys, and I just really don't know what to make of it and what to think about it, you know? I don't like the fact that she's with Simon, and I'm having a battle with it, you guys. So I'm sure you guys are going to be like, no, Roxanne, you got to review it. I'm sure it's going to be entertaining. So, I mean, we'll see, you guys. That's all I'm going to say. But I know it is coming. It premieres on November 28th at 9 p.m. on Bravo. That means that it will be coming on right when Real Housewives of Potomac, they should be finishing up their reunion around that time, because this Sunday, day after tomorrow, will be the finale, and then they'll have 2 or 3 weeks of reunion, and then we'll get on the Porsha Show. And then by the time Porsha Show goes off, then I'm assuming Real Housewives of Atlanta will be on early next year. So they got it all lined up, you guys. I don't know. We just gonna see. That's just all I can give y'all, is we gonna see. Which is better than what I was a couple of months ago, because I was like, fuck that show. Okay, so I'll take what you can with that one. And speaking of Real Housewives of Atlanta, congratulations are in order to Miss Marlo. Okay, it seems that Marlo Hampton has finally been given her peach, which at first I never thought that she even needed to have a peach, because she was almost treated like a peach already on the show. She's been on the show pretty much since it began, and she's always held a pretty prominent friend position, So she was like a lead friend, I should say. And, there's been a lot of talk about her becoming a housewife. At first, there was a lot of talk about her past and, some issues that she might have had as a juvenile, and maybe get into some trouble and being arrested and harming people. So she had a reputation for that. But finally, that kind of died away. And then it became, she wasn't really willing to share that she might be seeing married men, might be the mistress to, powerful, rich white men, possibly, that she couldn't put on the show. Okay, Ted Turner, anybody? Okay, that's always been a rumor that's floated around Atlanta. She's denied it, and I'm assuming they've denied it on Ted Turner's side too. I mean, can you imagine? But child, I mean, stranger things have happened. And then it went on to, well, she's not a wife. She doesn't really have anything going on. Like, what would she even talk about? She's not willing to share her private life like that. But then it turned out she ended up getting her nephews, and she became Munty. And then we saw that she was very much involved with her nephews. And really, if you guys follow Marlo on social media, she is very much involved with her family. Like, she is a family person. She has family down in Florida, and she's always with them, and they're always here. And she seems like a family person. So I guess maybe she just had to come to terms of whether or not she wanted to bring that to the show and like really share that side of her, which I think will actually be good for Marlo, because, she's always kind of had like a harsh exterior and people just haven't gotten to know her. But if you follow her on social media, you would like her a lot more. I've always loved Marlo. Marlo has had her times for sure, but I've always really liked Marlo. And of course, I love her fashions. She don't get the right shine on Real Housewives of Atlanta, but you guys follow her on social media, you guys will see that girl be sharp, sharp, sharp. Okay. So yeah, I felt like she deserved it. She stuck around. She's been a friend, like I said, for all these years, and always still been able to, capture the audience and capture the camera and still pull in the views and things. So good for her. So yeah, she's happy about it, because she had a little party the other day, and she was had her glass of champagne, and she had a little runway, and she was celebrating. Side note, what about light-skinned Keisha? Okay. Did you guys see that light-skinned Keisha has actually been filming with Real Housewives of Atlanta? Now, we talked about this rumor a while ago. Remember, I was like, oh yeah, I don't see light-skinned Keisha doing that. Usually, when you have a show, all of these reality shows can be pretty gutter, but Real Housewives franchise is still a step above the Love and Hip Hop franchise, okay? And they're really two totally different type of things, but I always felt like Real Housewives wouldn't even, besmirchify their image by bringing somebody from Love and Hip Hop. But that is what they did. And it looks like light-skinned Keisha, she at least is some sort of friend on the show. All right. Because she was definitely filming with them when Marlo had filmed whatever she just filmed. And we were celebrating the fact that she is now a peach holder. And so I was just like, okay, light-skinned Keisha, bitch, talk about the upgrade, right? mean, she's doing Power still. She is still on Power from what I understand. And now she's on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Honey was just like, fuck Mona and Love and Hip Hop. Okay? We ain't got to be doing all of that. You can dress up cute and, you know, throw a little shade and move on with your life. So we'll see. You guys know, though, a lot of times when they have these friends of the show, sometimes they just don't work out well. You know, we've had a lot of friends that we tried to carry through here. The one that reminds me the most that just did not work out was RL and his wife from Next. Child. They was on for 2 shows and then we didn't see them no more. I was just like, well, damn, huh? Y'all didn't do nothing with them. I think they probably was like, yeah, nah, this a little too much for us. Okay? So we'll see if she's just on 1 or 2 episodes or if she's going to make her presence known. And then, you guys, I was going to talk about this whole thing with Nene. You guys, I try with Nene. I try with Nene. I like Nene, but Nene has a way of just making things so hard for herself. Did you guys see the video where she's talking about how she felt about Cynthia Bailey not coming to Greg's funeral, how she felt about the Real Housewives, the whole franchise, just putting together some money and sending a $200 bouquet of flowers, and how she just kind of felt like that. You guys, I just don't know what to say about Nene. Like, she and Cynthia Bailey haven't had the best history. Cynthia is in Los Angeles from what I understand, or was in Los Angeles at the time when all that happened. Wasn't really sure how she should approach trying to be there for Nene. She did finally go see Nene, even though she didn't make it to the funeral, but there were a lot of other people that were there. The whole thing is this. Nene just makes things so difficult. You've had troubled past with other people, so some people aren't the type that'll just let everything go by the wayside and try to be there for you. Okay? Some people just don't do that, and some people aren't comfortable doing that. It may be way too much water under the bridge. I mean, it could be a lot of reasons why people do what they do. But she just always seems so ungrateful for everything. Like, if you don't do it according to what Nene needs, then it's just, yeah. So I don't know. I don't even want to talk about that because I mean, you know, Greg was a good guy and people really did love Greg. I think people tolerated Nene a lot because of Greg, you know. Definitely Nene was the star in that family. I mean, that's undeniable. But she was just, she's just has a tendency to be mean and nasty sometimes. And, you know, Greg was the buffer. He was the softener for Nene. And now that he's not around, child, I don't know what Nene gonna be out there saying and doing, child. But that video that she put out, I just was like, it rubbed me the wrong way. Because I was just like, Nene, just be glad that these people were there for you. You know, we ain't got to be expecting them. What happens when you just don't expect shit? Whatever you get, you're going to be surprised with, right? Okay, that's how you need to look at things. And yeah, they could have done way more, you know, but did they want to? Okay? Did they want to? Everybody's not a let bygones be bygones kind of person. So, I'm going to leave that alone because we're supposed to be talking about Marlo, and congratulations to her. As a new peach holder. And as far as Porsha, you guys, y'all just pray for your girl as she tries to wrestle with her conscience and try to figure out if I could watch a show, even though it's a limited series and only gonna be on maybe 6 or 8 episodes. Can I really watch this and get through it? And, you know, so we'll see. That's all I can give you is we'll see. One of the reasons why I am glad that I was able to do this video today is I can talk to you guys about Young Miami's new song that released last night. That's right, the song and the video called RapFreaks. I was like, Lord, let's see what Young Miami's saying about a pussy now. Y'all, I'm telling you, these girls and they pussy talk and all this, and they pussy is great. So when it said RapFreaks, I figured that that's what it, was going to be some, You know, everybody kept on saying, oh, you got to make sure you watch the song, watch the video. It's going to be something else. It's releasing at midnight and blopty blue. So this morning I did watch the video, and you guys, it's just, I mean, it reminds me of the Nicki Minaj song. What was the name of the song when she was talking about having sex with all these different rappers? It was along that same line, okay? A whole lot more, you know, these young girls is, you know, there's a little bit more straightforward with the pussy talk, you know, and she talks about a lot of people. The ones that stuck out, of course, was Diddy. You know, I'm not gonna quote what she said because I don't even know, but you know, it's just first of all, the song is only like 1minute and 41 seconds or something along those lines, and I'm like, is that even considered a real song? Or is it just something that they wanted to do? Now, they did spend a lot of money on that video. The video is very high quality, very polished. I mean, you can tell it's quality, right? The song is just sort of like, you know, it's pussy talk. It's just pussy talk, y'all. I'm so sick of pussy talk. I mean, but you know, like I said, the bitch is old and they ain't making these songs for me. It's just a whole bunch of pussy talk. That's all I can say, child. Have y'all heard the song? Have you seen the video? I said, okay, Miss Keisha. Okay, you really did put yourself out there. Like, I mean, it's a whole lot of ass, and it's like a really high quality Sukihana video. Okay, minus the patting on the puss and, you know, all this going on in Sukihana's video. Child, if my mama was live today, she wouldn't know what to say about what these girls is talking about. These young girls, honey, they say whatever. They say what the fuck ever. But have you guys seen the video? Did you guys see Meg Thee Stallion's reaction to it? All I know, she just kept laughing about her saying buenas noches. Is she still messing around with Diddy? I mean, I guess, you know, she always mentions his name and things. So, I mean, at least we know that they did something. But Diddy's been on a tour. He's been on a tour of the young girls. So, I'm going to just add her to the list of all the other women that he's been smashing recently. But, child, y'all let me know what you think about RapFreaks. I mean, was you impressed or was it just more the same? Child, we just going to talk about this pussy, huh? We just going to talk about this pussy. And speaking of Meg Thee Stallion, you guys, congratulations are in order to Meg Thee Stallion, who has posted on her social media a picture of her with her graduation cap. It was decorated, and I think it said real hottie shit or something like that. And she's going to be graduating, you guys, graduating from Texas Southern University. I'm not sure she's graduating with the winter class or with the spring class next year, but she's definitely graduating in this current class that's going on. So good for her, you guys. I know that she had gone to college back when her mom and her grandmother was still alive. We know that she has lost both her grandmother and her mother, and she still wanted to honor them by finishing school and getting her degree. Her degree is in health administration. Can you imagine Miss Meg at the hospital? I was like, okay, girl, okay. But I think it's great that she continued her education, even with the demands of a very busy rap career, very busy, you know, she got a clothing lines with Fashion Nova. She got this damn hottie sauce at Popeyes, which you guys, as far as I understand, the shit tastes just like the regular sweet heat sauce that they had at Popeyes. Popeyes was like, bitch, we just gonna put a new little label on this and say it's Meg shit, and y'all go on and eat that and taste it and be happy. You can act like you got Meg shit. I'm not mad though. Honey, they done shot a whole video. They got her damn dog in the commercials and spent all this money. And, you know, all they had to do was get new tops for the damn sweet heat. Motherfuckers is genius. Good for Meg, though, because I like her. You know, even with all the pussy talk that she does, you know, she also is continuing her education, and she seems like she has a good head on her shoulders. She seems like she has a good team around her, and I just want to continue to see her flourish. So, yeah, congratulations to her. She will be graduating real soon, and she will be posting her graduation pictures. That's what she was going to do when she posted the picture of her in the hat. She'll be posting those pictures very soon. So, I'm sure you guys will be seeing it, but congratulations to our very favorite hot girl. Child, every time I turn around, it seems like I'm talking about Wendy Williams, huh? Well, I'm really not talking about Wendy Williams in this case. I'm actually talking about Kevin Hunter, which is Wendy Williams' ex-husband. I guess the talk is that he is now engaged to his mistress. When we gonna stop calling her mistress? We just gonna keep on calling her mistress? Yes? Oh, okay. He's engaged to the mistress, Sharina. Is that her name? And a lot of people are saying that this might be the reason why Wendy is, in such a bad way as a reaction to what's going on with Kevin Hunter. But I was able to find out that Kevin and Sharina have been engaged since this time last year. They're saying that he actually proposed to her in October of last year. And they said that Wendy Williams knew that she has been wearing her wedding ring and has been spotted with this wedding ring or this engagement ring. So it hasn't been a surprise to Wendy that he is engaged. But this story has come out, and they're saying that they think that this story has come out because Wendy being sick. Now people are trying to say that she is having a reaction to Kevin Hunter and his new engagement. That's not new at all. And some people are saying that this is why she's having her mental breakdowns and had to be psych evaluated, and that it has nothing to do with her Graves' disease. I would like to think that Wendy is still battling her Graves' disease. I don't want to think that she would give up everything that she's worked so hard for because of what Kevin has done, only because it's not a surprise. This has been going on. She's been knowing that it's been going on. It's not like when we found out about it, Wendy found out about it. She's been knowing, So, yes, I'm sure she's been affected by that, but I also think that Wendy is battling other things as well, addiction problems and health problems, and like I said, might just be tired, might just be ready to throw in the fucking towel. And I think she deserves to take that time if that's what she really needs. So, I know Kevin has been on social media and, going off on the people and saying and doing whatever he's been saying and doing. It's just I don't know why he responds. He's always going to be the bad guy. People are always going to pick at him because of what happened in that, situation. We already know that Wendy was he done got the bitch and I'm paying for their house and their car and, all of this. So, yeah, Wendy's aware. I just would like to see Wendy get better. That's all. I just want Wendy to feel better. And then lastly, you guys, I had to save this story for last because I just was so tickled by it. So, they say that Shantae Moore and former BET executive Stephen Hill are engaged. And you guys, listen. I mean, I never thought, I thought that Stephen Hill, and that this is no shade. I mean, it always sounds shady when you say this about somebody who claims to be straight, and you thought they were. I honestly did not know that he was straight. Okay, maybe he could be bisexual. I don't know, but I just thought anyway, y'all. Child, these two done fell head over heels in love with each other. Let me just read. So he just turned 60, right? So he posted this gushy post, and I just wanted to read it to you guys. This has been my best year ever, and the continuation of that best is just beginning. Celebrating a solar spin today, and am brand new. After 21,915 days, this old heart is skipping right now. No, that's not what it said. See, that's when I looked up, I got thrown off. This old heart is skipping the right beats on the regular. May you, right now, at whatever age you are, feel as strong, vibrant, and in love as I am right now at 60. Best birthday ever. I love you. And then he had hashtags. Right one saved my life, and hashtag holy macaroni. Oh, honey, then Shantae Moore was like, I'm going to see you, the mush, and I'm going to up it. Okay, we're gonna liquefy that bitch. Let me read what she wrote. I'm happier than the morning sun, and that's the way you said it would be if I should ever bring you inside my life. All my life I was alone, didn't think I'd find my part. Now I see my joy inside your arms. Every day I searched for the star that never was in the sky, and now I see my star is on earth. And I'm happier than the morning sun, and that's the way you said it would be. So glad I gave you a chance to come inside my life. I couldn't think of a better way to say what love, peace, and joy I feel because of you, Stephen Grant Hill. There are mountains, valleys, and hidden coves full of treasures I've never seen before that are pouring out of your heart. Child, did you know all this was going on with Stephen Grant Hill? Pouring out of his heart. Happy birthday, and I love you. Who knew 30 years ago, through many chance meetings, we would end up here? But here we are. We will enjoy our gift of the present. Bitch, ain't nothing like some bitches that's just real deep. Child, all that they just said, I'ma hope that Steven and Shantae can make it as long as that damn long ass post that I just... Can they make it that long? Y'all know we know Shantae. Shantae can be Shantae, right? We don't know much about Steven, but I already told you what I thought about Steven. I mean, obviously I was wrong. I mean, he's getting married. Listen, everybody deserves to be happy and in love. So I'm happy for her. Even though she said that all her life she was alone. I said, well, what happened to Kadeem and Kenny? Kadeem and Kenny don't even matter no more. She said she was a lone child. I said, oh, okay. All right, Shantae. I mean, I guess. And she always seemed like she still loved her some Kadeem Hardison, but that's neither here. When's the last time y'all seen Kadeem? Am I saying his name right? Kadeem? I keep wanting to say Kasim. That was the mayor here in Atlanta. Yeah, I guess it's Kadeem Hardison. Anyway, you guys, have y'all seen him recently? He looks a lot different. He looks a lot different. Anyway, that's it. Love wins. So we're going to see when is going to be the wedding day of Shantae and Mr. Stephen Grant Hill. But congratulations to the happy couple. You guys, I feel like I just rambled through that video. It don't even feel like I was really reading my notes or nothing, so I might be all over the place. Child, I might have to do some editing. Anyway, you guys, let me get on off of here. We do this every single week, so make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you come back. Until next time, rock stars.